Welcome to Dr. Fred Markets. This is not financial advice. While most people scroll past the noise, a few take the time to understand what's really going on. Finance, crypto, artificial intelligence, this is where it all connects. You made the right choice being here. Let's dive in.
Retirement is rigged so your grandkids sell your sneakers. Signal 1. The pet industry just blew past $150 billion in the US, with forecasts over $230 billion by 2030, while the S&P grinds plus 0.5% today, like a sedated turtle. Americans skip dental work, but buy freeze-dried salmon for their cats. That is not taste. That is a balance sheet. Signal 2. Luxury giants like LVMH and Hermes shrugged off inflation and rate hikes, compounding for a decade, while boomers whined about volatility and doubled down on the same tired index funds. Rich people don't treat themselves. They warehouse status like inventory. Bags, watches, jewelry, high-end streetwear, collabs that cost more than rent. Whole subcultures turned into asset classes while your retirement plan still thinks in large cap versus small cap. Signal 3. Resale platforms for sneakers and collectibles hit billions in GMV, while private equity circles brands like vultures around a carcass. GOAT, StockX, whatnot. These are not toy markets. They are shadow price discovery engines for youth status. And today, you see SpaceX investors bragging about getting one IPO share, like it's Wonka's golden ticket, while the real game quietly trains a generation to think like market makers using Jordans instead of options. Here's the cliffhanger. The market already chose which consumer habits turn into bond-like cash flows. You just haven't connected dog food, diamond handbags, and your own damn retirement yet. Here's the connection. Pets and luxury are the same business model monetized attachment. One sells love, the other sells ego. Both print recurring revenue, pets first. You don't own a dog owns your wallet. Pet food is subscription revenue disguised as affection. You stop buying, you feel like a monster. Vets, inelastic pricing. Nobody price shops anesthesia when the lab's on the table. Pet insurance is just health insurance with better margins and fewer angry politicians. That's why pet stocks sat in their own little defensive bubble while growth bras were getting margin called to hell in 2022. Now luxury. You don't invest in a handbag, you buy a backstage pass to a gated social club. The magic trick: luxury brands engineer artificial scarcity and then slowly jack prices faster than inflation. They tell you it's craftsmanship, it's pricing power with a logo. Margins that make most consumer companies blush. When the economy tanks, the aspirational middle class cuts Target, not Lewis. The ultra-rich barely notice a recession, and their favorite brands reflect that. The mechanism is brutal and simple. Step 1. Lock humans into emotional identities. Pet parent, sneakerhead, watch guy, bag girl. Step 2. Drip feed limited product, seasonal drops, and guilt or FOMO as enforcement.
Does what you just heard shift something for you? That feeling, that need to know more, is exactly the right reaction. Most people never get there. You just did. Let's keep going.
Step 3. Raise prices forever and let capital markets do the rest. Now the real twist. All of this quietly transforms into financial plumbing. Pet companies roll out subscriptions. Luxury brands flirt with buy now, pay later and loyalty credit cards. Resale platforms become data mines, showing which items hold value like microbonds in a teenager's closet. That's why fund managers don't laugh at consumer stupidities. They scale them. So what does this mean for you, the allegedly rational investor? First, stop pretending you are above this. Check your bank statement. Pets, small treats, brand nonsense, you already pay this tax. The question is whether you only bleed or also bill. Second, learn the one fact nobody told you. Consumer weakness becomes institutional defensiveness. The stronger the emotional chokehold, the more stable the revenue. Pet care, vet chains, pet insurers, high-end luxury groups with real pricing power and global brand heat. This is where feelings harden into dividend streams and long-term growth. Third, action, not cosplay. This is not financial advice, but here is the truth. 1. Map your own spending. If you feed a brand every month, ask, is there a stock, ETF, or REIT that benefits from this behavior? If yes, research it like an enemy you respect. 2. Separate fad from religion. Fast fashion is a fad. Hermes is a religion. A random meme dog token is a fad. A pet health chain with rising margins is a religion. Capital rewards religions. 3. Build one small attachment, sleeve in your portfolio. 5 to 10% dedicated to businesses that monetize emotion with pricing power. Pet care, high-end luxury, maybe a slice of the platforms that resell and finance this behavior. Size it so a wipeout doesn't kill you, but a decade of compounding matters. You learned one thing today. Your feelings are already someone else's cash flow. The only decision left is whether you stay just a customer or graduate to landlord of your own addictions. Subscribe, because tomorrow we go after a different habit you think is personal that quietly trades on Wall Street. And I'll warn you now, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Tomorrow's habit isn't coffee or streaming or even your phone. It's older than all of those, and it's been securitized, sliced, levered, and sold to pension funds and sovereign wealth funds while you call it just how I live. We're going to walk through how a private behavior turns into public equity step by step. You'll recognize yourself in the customer avatar decks. You'll see your routine sitting in a 10K under recurring revenue, and then you'll decide, do you want to keep being the data point or start owning the ticker that's been quietly owning you? See you in the next one. This is not financial advice. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and check the links in the first comment below.
That's it for today on Dr. Fred Markets. I hope this gave you clarity and a new perspective. Remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research. If you found this useful, subscribe. It's free and it helps the channel grow. Find me on the blog at drfredmarkets.com and join the newsletter via the link in bio. I'm Dr. Fred Markets. See you in the next one.